If a siren tells you to jump, don't listen. Shared on Instagram. This is a captivating video of what may be mermaids or sirens at sea.
We got another one over here. What are those?
On either side of the boat, creatures appear to be keeping up with the ship's pace. They're large enough creatures to create a wake in the water surface, and then they start to sing.
I hear him. Where's she at? What the f is that noise, bro? What is that noise? Where are you?
While I originally thought these may be mermaids, I now think they are more likely to be sirens. Sirens are known to sing to lure seamen into the water to their peril. This next bit solidifies that theory.
That's crazy. That's nuts.
The siren is telling him to jump. Let's hope that he has enough sense not to listen. Imagine exploring an abandoned dwelling and encountering an apparent squatter who won't stop smiling. TikToker at KAIS_EKA doesn't have to imagine, and they're sharing the experience in this unsettling video.
مين يا؟ ايش تسوي هنا؟ ايش تسوي هنا؟ انت ساكن هنا؟ انت ساكن هنا؟ ما افهم. No speak Arabic? No speak English?
The man doesn't appear to speak any of the languages that the TikToker does, so he gets nothing out of him but smiles.
Listen, what's your name? What's your name?
After a while, the man gets tired of the interview and walks away, or is he leading him upstairs? And to what end?
عربي. ايش في فوق؟ انت انسان ولا شيطان؟ انت انسان ولا شيطان؟ بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Do you think this man is a jinn? Many in the comments say the man has a shadow, which means he can't be a jinn. Apparently, jinns do not. Regardless, his unwavering smile is sure to keep me up at night, and I think most viewers would agree. Here's why you should never touch the water in Florida. Shared by Zach Ketchum on both YouTube and his TikTok account, this scary video will leave you stranded on dry land.
Guys, look at this. Look. That is a big boy. Dude, that is a big...
So if you think the water looks safe, think again. Every inch of it is deceptive.
Look at this.
Right there, broke off.
Are you kidding me?
If I ever visit Florida, I think I'll conveniently forget my swimming trunks. YouTuber Remember Me TV completed their first ghost investigation in 2002 at the Weston Manor in Oxfordshire. 18 years later, while watching the video back, something new captured the YouTuber's attention. Watch behind him.
To persuade a very self-effacing lady here to tell us about her own.
Did you see the mysterious hand reach out to tap him on the shoulder? Watch again. The YouTuber says no one was sitting beside him. In another clip, the YouTuber notices what looks like a plume of smoke drift past. Watch closely. Later, when he comes down a stairway, he is met with a clock set at a time that he says has haunted him throughout his life.
Stop. Now, I knew it would say that. I knew it would be 54 and not 55. Because it was actually 154, not 155.
What does this all mean? Was that a phantom hand? Or did someone reach out behind him? And what about the smoke in the number 54? Although I don't know how these puzzle pieces fit together, I am certainly intrigued. This image is cursed, currently trending in the Vietnamese-speaking YouTube community. This image's original source and context is unknown. Upon further research, I was able to find out that this image is a part of a GIF that has been shared across the internet, and that leaves me with even more questions. I think this has to be some sort of CGI or visual effect. After all, I've never seen someone with that many arms before. Maybe it's some sort of effect done by using a green screen? Has this always been this way, or was this made by accident? Personally, I wouldn't wait around with it to find out. Life can change in the blink of an eye. Currently trending in the Vietnamese-speaking YouTube community, this video was shared by YouTube channel Uop Bien. After digging, I sourced it to TikTok account at T271119996, but it's not clear if this account is the original source. The security footage shows traffic on a busy street, but all eyes are on the child in yellow waiting, apparently alone on the side of the road. In the nick of time, someone on the sidelines races out to grab the toddler right as the semi passes, slamming on its brakes. The semi sits there for a time, I imagine because the driver's heart is racing after that near miss. Meanwhile, a woman gets off her bike and takes the child by the hand, presumably to hand them to their parent. If that man had been a second later, he would have been too late. The moral of the story, don't take your eye off the ball. Life can change in the blink of an eye. According to TikToker Mrs. Creepy, a neighbor saw tall creatures luring a person into the forest at night on their Ring camera. Watch again. You can see a second creature in the forest waving them in. While this would be incredibly chilling to witness in real life, a few in the comments note that this is originally from the YouTube channel Life of Luxury. So luckily this is a work of fiction, but who knows, it could be based on a true story. Is this someone in need or a trap? Redditor Base Shadow shares this Ring doorbell cam footage captured at 4:30 a.m. The stranger is looking fearfully over her shoulder. It seems to me that she is panicked. Is someone chasing her? She sits on the ground outside the door for a while and then gets up again, but as a car drives slowly past, she hides behind this pillar. She tries once more to knock at the door, and then she hides again. After a time, she leaves, and it looks like a car is approaching. But we don't know what happens next. The Redditor said they wanted to open the door but were afraid it was a setup and they would be robbed. Instead, they called the police but aren't sure if they were able to locate her. I hope she was able to get help because it does appear that she was genuinely in a bad spot. In my opinion, this is absolutely terrifying, and this mystery is causing panic on the internet. This is video 27 from TikToker Dude My House is Haunted. The dude's home is haunted by at least one ghost, who he calls the Hall Walker.
Hey guys, my Hall Walker is back. I'm gonna go into the hallway and see if I can hear.
I'm intrigued. Let's see it. An EVP captures the ghost or the demon, who pleads for help. Does the hall walker need help walking the hall or help crossing over? We can't know for sure, especially when this TikToker's account has gone dark. So for now, this major question remains unanswered. What happened to him? Even mythical creatures like to play ball. TikToker Edo.NFSPA shares this footage of what looks like a gnome or an elf entering the game. What is it? As the guys kick the ball around, you can see the creature rise straight up from the ground. It races away, but the guys seem to corner it and kick it into the next room. Most are telling the guy to chill out with the kicks. It's just a small elf or gnome after all, but who knows what curses it carries. There's such rare creatures that the powers that be don't want us to even know they exist. That's why I think this video could be deleted any day now. Is this a kite or an extraterrestrial octopus? TikToker Untold News UK shares this video of an inky black extraterrestrial form in a clear blue sky.
It's an alien invasion, y'all. It's a alien invasion, man. It was fun. It was nice knowing y'all.
The TikToker seems to think this video is proof that it's not a kite, but others have their theories.
It's an alien invasion, y'all. It's a alien invasion, man. It was fun. It was nice knowing y'all.
I think it's none of these things, but I haven't ruled out a kite either.
It's an alien invasion, y'all. It's a alien invasion, man. It was fun. It was nice knowing y'all.
Neither have I ruled out extraterrestrials. For those who don't already know the tale of La Llorona, according to Mexican legend, the weeping woman roams around bodies of water, mourning the children she drowned, and if you're not careful, she might take you too. Shared by YouTube channel Mad TV, this video is trending in the Japanese-speaking YouTube community. I believe the original source is TikTok account at PG Stories, but the video has since been deleted. The footage is said to capture La Llorona. The woman simply stands there, her back facing the roadway. A passerby calls out to her to see if she's okay, but she remains still and without sound. I'm not sure if this is actually La Llorona. She isn't wailing, as far as I can tell, although she does appear to be standing in a puddle, not necessarily a body of water, but water nonetheless. Is the figure a scarecrow? An oversized doll? Maybe, but whether or not she's La Llorona, I have no doubt she's something to fear. This footage is nature at its scariest, published to YouTube by CNN Philippines and credited to Batangas Public Information Office. The CCTV footage was captured at the Batangas Basilica in April of 2017. The first thing you see is the front doors starting to shake aggressively. People soon begin to panic, and for good reason. It's an earthquake. Soon you can't see anything at all. Luckily, I couldn't find any reports of individuals losing their lives in this incident, and I hope everyone made it through this quake safely. Have you ever come across something strange on Google Earth? YouTube channel Find Unique World shares this oddity that they stumbled upon under the sea. What is this sea monster? It looks like a big lumpy shark with dull teeth. I don't think anyone can tell us for sure what this is, but I do know one thing: I'm never swimming again. The creepiest thing about spiders is all of their clicky legs. I have no idea if this is a spider, but this creature takes that creepiness to the next level. Shared by TikToker, The Best Be Done. Please tell me this thing is not real. The creature moves, ensuring the spidery monster is alive and well. Some TikTokers don't believe it's a spider though. I think many in the comments are right that it's a coconut crab, but that doesn't make this thing any less terrifying in my eyes. Everyone knows that children and animals are more sensitive to ghosts. This video is proof. TikToker RosieB2326 shared this scary video of a child having a tug of war with a phantom. First, the young girl appears to simply be talking to someone off screen. But then, the exchange gets physical. An unseen force is trying to pull the toys from her hands. But she won't let it. Some TikTokers note in the comments that there's a male voice right before the blue toy is pulled. Listen closely. Did you hear someone whisper yes? This entire thing gives me the chills. Either this young girl is the world's best mime, or this is some of the most believable paranormal evidence I've ever seen. When driving a lonely road at night, you oftentimes see things that aren't there. Luckily, this driver's dashcam footage proves their eyes weren't lying. Shared to Reddit by Sir Squid, this dashcam footage was captured by a trucker in Arizona in March of 2023 and shared by Fox News from Will Church and Erica Lake. Keep an eye on the side of the road. Did you see it? Watch again closely. A semi-transparent figure is standing there, very still. As the vehicle approaches, only the bottom half is visible. Is it a trick of the light? The figure slowly forms upon approach as the headlights cast over it, but it's still not clear. Some in the comments are wondering if there's a record of a life ending on this road. I want to know too. If the story behind this is creepy as the footage, I think we're all getting nightmares tonight. What would you do if this creep was peeping through your window? I'd imagine you'd sleep with one eye open from that day forward. YouTuber Omar Gosh TV shares this video of a peeping monster that has viewers shutting their blinds. Although this would be horrific to wake up to, don't worry, it's not a real monster. As Omar explains, he bought the creepy prop on Amazon and thought it would be fun to scare his kids with it.
gonna set up my peeping Tom on his window. I got his door closed, so as soon as he opens the door, he's gonna see this guy right here.
But his kids' reactions couldn't be more underwhelming. Omar's son brings his siblings in to see it, and they too are unimpressed.
That's cute. That's gonna bother me all night. Oh, I got an idea. Oh, jeez. Yeah, kill me. Oh, God.
At least Omar finally got the jump scare he was looking for, but even more importantly, he taught his kids a life lesson: shut your blinds. Security footage captured at a bar in Singapore may have caught a mythical creature on camera. TikToker Unpopular Notes shares this creepy footage. As two men are ordering from a menu at the bar, they don't notice one of the stools beside them rocking back and forth. The fall alerts them, and as they're wondering what happened, a small unknown creature rushes past behind them, hiding in the next room. What is this thing? Did this creature cause the bar stool to fall? The creature doesn't have any distinguishable features. The camera quality, distance, and low lighting makes for a true mystery. The only thing I can tell is the creature looks pale white, is standing upright, and looks slightly humanoid. Some in the comments have interesting theories as to what it might be. I've never heard of a toy owl before, but it seems like our most likely suspect to me. Well, in this haunted hotel of horrors, YouTube team Paranormal Quest gets what they came for: history and horror. This 19th century hotel in the Wild West was home to a hidden business on the upper floor, and now it's home to ghosts. Pretty soon, they start hearing things.
Connor, come down here for a second.
I just heard something over here though. It could be the wind outside, but there is like one little noise over here.
Let's see if the mic caught anything.
Like one little noise over here. There was Donnie when you were just. There was Donnie when you were just.
Whoa.
There's definitely something there. The guys feel cold spots in one of the hallways.
It's got real cold right here, right?
It did. Yeah, it was not nearly this cold right here.
No, it's like freezing right over here.
Yeah.
I don't see how there could be a giraffe right here.
Using a device to speak to the spirits, they receive confirmation that there's evil here.
Here in my hand.
Demon.
Even more unsettling messages follow.
Can you do me a favor? Can you...
Doom.
What is it? Did it just say doom?
Purgatory.
What? It's a doom purgatory?
Not satisfied with just speaking, the spirits start touching them.
Whoa. What? Oh my standing still, my sweatshirt just got tugged. From behind. Yeah, my sweatshirt got tugged.
Are the guys just feeling a touch of nerves in this spooky place? I doubt it's just that, and I do think this tour turned up enough paranormal evidence to warrant further investigation. Have you ever seen a skull-faced demon do the crab walk? Well, if not, you're in luck here. Shared by the YouTube channel Cold TV, I came across this image in the Vietnamese-speaking YouTube community. It was the thumbnail to a list video, but in the list, there was no video associated with the image. I tried to track down the original or a source, but was unsuccessful. The only conclusion I can draw is that they sourced this image directly from my nightmares. Do you have an idea where this could be from? If you know its source, drop your knowledge in the comments so we can erase this image from our mental hard drives. What happens in your home when you're not there? This video was taken at Redditor, Aggravating Weird 4030's grandparents' house in France back in 2019, after everyone had left for the day. And the light remains on for the remainder of the clip. Watch it again, and this time make note of the following sequence of events. The light flickers on, the doors shut, the lights flicker, the bowl on the table slides, and the chair closest to the camera moves. Well, some are saying it looks staged, others say they've experienced similar happenings. Although we may never know if this is real or not, if I experienced this, I know I'd be dousing my house in a demon-destroying blend of sage and holy water. You might want to hold off on your next urban exploration. YouTube channel Haunted5 shares this video, originally posted on TikTok by Canic Massive Explorers. While exploring this abandoned mansion, something unusual happens. Watch in the darkened window. What was that? A pale figure moves past the window. Its speed even seems uncanny. There is no glass in the window, so this is not a reflection. It's an actual human darting across the upper floor of this building. I don't know about you, but to me, the way the figure moves seems to be the most unsettling part of this capture. I don't believe this thing is of this world. Be sure to check out the Canic Massive Explorers YouTube and Facebook. Is this a gnome or a curious growth of moss? TikToker Do You Believe 2 shares this crazy video of what appears unusually like a gnome hanging on a tree branch.
A little moss gnome right there. There he is. Like hanging onto the branch. Oh my, did it just move? It just moved its head, looked at me, didn't it?
I don't think it moved. It seems as still as before, but I could see how your mind might play tricks on you while standing next to this.
Oh my gosh. There's its face right there. Look at his face. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at that. Alright, I don't want to bother him or scare him. Look at that.
It really does look like it has a face too, and it's scowling.
Holy cow, you guys. He's looking right at me. It's okay. It's okay, dude. I'm gonna let him go.
Well, I would like to believe that this is a real-life gnome. Its stillness convinces me that it's an insane moss growth. Either that or it's a petrified gnome. An evil forest witch put a spell on him, which can only be broken by watching these 15 scary videos unleashing pure frights. I've never seen a smoke ring do this. Redditor Dillinator40 shares this video, originally posted by TikToker The Hall Family 2018. The smoke somehow has the power to overturn a hammock. Shortly after, you can see it return in the background. Although my mind is blown, Redditors have their theories as to what's going on here. If it's just vapor, how would you explain the hammock turning over? I don't know if it's smoke or something more substantial. What has come over this police commander? A medical emergency or a possession? YouTuber Ricky Velasquez shares this video. The commander is seen on the ground, surrounded by fellow officers. According to the footage, the officer fainted and then began to make strange noises. One of the crews suggested they immediately start an exorcism, as he seemed to be possessed by a demon.
Ante la mirada atónita de sus compañeros, el oficial se desvaneció y comenzó a emitir voces y ruidos extraños. Nadie sabía qué hacer hasta que alguien de los presentes dijo que debían iniciar un exorcismo de inmediato.
And this abandoned house may be the culprit.
De los presentes dijo que debían iniciar un exorcismo de inmediato.
According to Ricky Velasquez, satanic rituals have been performed in this house. Something may have attached itself to the police commander while on active duty there. It looks to me like that's exactly what happened. It's unclear whether or not the exorcism worked, but I hope he was saved before it was too late. YouTuber Justin Fay captured a phantom still stuck in quarantine. Watch the door to the left as he enters. Let's look again, slowly. Did you see that shadow that didn't really move like the rest when he entered this room? Is that a spirit? I don't think we'll ever know for sure, but I do think there is definitely something mysterious about that shadow. What in the world is this thing? YouTuber Outsider Tank asks the YouTube community to help identify what was watching them. Let's take a look.
What the?
If it is pareidolia, it looks hauntingly realistic. It looks more like an old man's ghostly pale face to me, bushy hair and all. On April 1st, 2014, a mysterious creature was captured on camera by some visitors to Natural Monument Park in Pawsbank, Holland. YouTube channel Paranormal Central shares this video of the terrifying encounter. First, they hear a mysterious banging sound.
What is that? Huh? Hey.
When the visitors look for the source of the sound, they see this.
What is that? Huh. Kijk dan. What is that?
What appears to be a hairy creature is peeking out at them, and as they get closer, this happens.
Oh!
What is that? A cryptid? A birdman? And what was that sound? Did the creature fire a shot? Snap a tree? I'd like to think this is real, but being that it was put out on April Fool's Day, maybe I'm a fool to believe it. What would you do with a historic dagger that's said to have a spiritual attachment? I'd probably not have it in my possession, but Alex from YouTube channel Rusty Nut Paranormal attempts to communicate with the spirits in this scary video using a spirit box and a K2 meter. He asks the spirit some questions.
Is there anything attached to this dagger? You have the way to communicate? Oh my. What is going on?
When he asks the spirit to channel its energy again, it responds.
Can you spike that up again? Holy. Okay.
Then when he tells the spirit he will touch the dagger, the spirit warns him.
Alright, when I touch the dagger, if you don't want me to touch the dagger, spike up the K2 meter. Stop again.
Has this dagger been inhabited by the former explorer who owned it? I definitely think something unseen has got a hold of it, and to me, that's next level creepy. This graveyard ghost has many reeling. YouTube channel Vault of Fear shares this creepy video of what appears to be a full torso apparition of a young woman watch in the darkened doorway.
Oh. See it? Do you see it?
Did you see it? According to the channel, there is other known activity in the area.
Oh. See it? Do you see it?
Is this related to the exorcism? I think maybe something was left unexorcised after all. Well, one family went insane in their home, another vanished in this one. YouTube team Dark Arts TV hopes to uncover what happened here. While in one of the rooms, they hear a distant music box.
Oh my yeah, where's that coming from? Mate, it's like a music box playing.
A YouTube viewer points out that there's a young girl's voice at this point in the video, though the team doesn't appear to notice it.
Did you? Yeah. So I didn't hear it that time neither again.
Did you hear it too? Later, as they're using various paranormal devices, they all hear something in the next room.
What was that? What? Did you... Holy oh, mate.
There's definitely movement all around them at this moment. The question is it the vanished family or the thing that vanished them? I'd put my money on the second choice. We all wish we could see our dearly departed loved ones one last time. Well, a friend of Redditor BRUUHUHUHUBHUHUHU was lucky enough to have one last visit from her recently passed away grandma, but it's super creepy. This video was captured in Romania. Denise's grandma had recently passed away and was buried. When Denisa heard this creepy voice, she immediately began filming. Watch for the woman's face at the end. Denisa says the voice was her grandma's and this face looks like hers. I know from past research that an entity who looks and sounds like someone familiar is often a demon pretending. So if I were Denisa, I wouldn't approach grandma. Hunker down. YouTube team Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations is taking us on an adventure into Kelvedon Hatch Nuclear Bunker. The team's steady cams capture a door opening and closing in the staircase. Later, they hear this EVP that sounds less like a ghost and more like a human voice standing behind them.
Spoken to Ronald. What was that? Did you hear that voice, Phil?
I heard that loud and clear.
I heard it too, but I'm not sure what it says. Listen again.
Not so long ago.
What?
I still can't make it out, but it's very clear to me that it's a voice. Can you guys crack this case? Please share your interpretation in the comments. This castle is haunted, and the team from Nerve Paranormal is here to greet its ghost. As they explore the place, they hear a squeaking that they think is coming from a window. They continue through the castle, and the sounds intensify.
Давай достанем ЭГФ. Спросим. Это он?
They decide to ask the spirits who is scaring them, and this is how they respond.
Кто нас пугает?
I would have been out of there after hearing that, and as it turns out, they are too. But as they attempt to leave, this happens. Now what? They decide to head upstairs instead. But they're shut out of that detour too. They do manage to carefully leave the castle, but not before one last big boo. That's a wrap, but is it? I don't trust that these ghosts will leave well enough alone. YouTuber Nick Groff and his group explore the haunted Iron Island Museum in Buffalo, New York, and some leave with unexplained marks. As the team communicates with the beyond using a spirit box, not only do the spirits know their name, but they set off a device in the other room.
When you touch the bear, it'll go off.
You just said your name. Yes, Tessa. Oh, it's going off.
Yeah.
Later, they get to the bottom of what happened in this place.
What happened? Did people die in the fire?
Once.
Yeah. Who's the person that died in the fire? Do you remember their name?
As they play back a recording, they hear an unexplained banging sound.
Whoa, upstairs too?
Yeah.
That was like 2 thumps.
Man.
Let's try that. Put the recorder here.
Then one of the team is marked by evil.
Yeah, everyone can check. I don't care. I don't know if there's anything, but still. It could be me overthinking.
Where is it?
I don't know.
Oh, whoa. Oh my, you do. You have a huge scratch right down your spine, man.
Really?
Yo!
What caused this deep scratch? Is it truly the mark of the devil? I don't think we can be sure, but I suspect this is a sign that darkness resides here. Redditor Birdie Kush asks, is this a coyote or something different? He says he heard it through his window, and after heading downstairs to investigate, it continued for a half hour. Let's have a listen. I've personally never heard something like that in the wilderness. But many in the comments are saying it's a fox. Foxes apparently scream like human women. Well, I guess you learn something new every day, but in our haste to identify it as an animal, maybe we're prematurely ruling out a woman who's in danger. Is this woman putting a spell on the man? Or is she releasing him from one? Shared by YouTube channel, You Up Bien. This video is trending in the Vietnamese-speaking YouTube community. I was unable to track down the original source though. The man does not seem to be in control of his own devices. He is frozen while the woman holds a wand to him, and a moment later he collapses to the floor. While on the ground, his mouth hangs wide. For a while, he doesn't move. Until this happens. The man starts swimming on the ground with no water in sight. Is he possessed? It certainly seems like it to me. The woman is chanting, trying to exorcise the demon from him. Will she succeed, or will he be swimming forevermore? If it's the second option, let's just hope he's the Michael Phelps of the possessed. Did Redditor FitMarsupial5871 come across an underground cult? Well, half a mile into an old mine, the explorer hears what sounds like chanting. Listen closely. They do sound like voices just out of earshot, but are they? Many in the comments think it's nature, but there are mixed reviews. So, is it flowing or dripping water, or a cult gathering? I've heard these sounds in mine shafts before, and the conclusion usually is that they're natural, but that knowledge isn't preventing my skin from crawling. Legend has it that a family slowly went insane in this house. Was it possession, or has something evil cursed this land? YouTube team Mackie and Amanda are here to find out, and hopefully they don't get themselves cursed in the process. Right away, they feel unnerved. Not sure what that was, but this voice sounds even more alarming.
Oh my.
Okay.
As the evening darkens to night, things start to get a whole lot creepier.
I didn't like that.
The team thinks this looks like a boy standing in the doorway. Well, my first instinct is pareidolia. As they walk into the house, there's nothing there.
I'm just gonna set the run plan right here.
Still, I think it was just the brush standing near the window, caught by the light at the right angle, but I admit, it does appear rather spooky. Are we seeing things? Or is this the house making us all collectively insane? I think that's it. You start seeing things out of the corner of your eye, and before you know it, you're in your own mind and out of it. A water demon is lurking near a river, and we don't know what its intentions are. YouTuber Ghost23 shares this mysterious video. The figure looks oddly sinister, standing only in shadow. It appears to me to be the size and shape of a child, which makes it all the more creepy. After a moment, it moves away and out of sight. Another sighting in the area is captured from the foot of the falls. Watch for the pale figure rising out of the foliage. Here it is again. I'm not sure where this video was captured or what these figures might be, but they give off an inhuman vibe to me. What do you think is going on here? Submitted to the Chills Narrator subreddit by Horrifyingly Haunted 3, this redditor wrote, "Trash can opens and closes as it pleases." Let's watch their submission and see what they're talking about.
There's nobody right here, man. What are you doing? Over here again. Close it. Wow. Please. Can you stop doing that, please?
There was certainly some debate about this video in the comments. Some commenters believe this is an electric trash can lid, and it is a simple motion sensor glitch. What do you think? Electronic glitch? Or is this the result of something paranormal? TikToker Azronath is wondering if this is a real-life hodag. What is a hodag? Born from the ashes of cremated oxen, a hodag is a creature from American folklore that resembles a large bull-horned carnivore. To be honest, it looks to me like a costume from Where the Wild Things Are. But I guess it could be a real monster if you squint. At nearly midnight, this unsuspecting dude got an unexpected visitor. YouTuber Alma Media Channel shares this creepy video. The CCTV footage shows a man talking on his phone on a balcony when something disturbs him. Next thing you know, he is being confronted by the unseen figure. Whatever is here is making a lot of noise. When the guy dares to return to that side of the balcony, he soon regrets it. Is he battling against an invisible force, or is he imagining things? I think he's mixing with dark forces, and he's bound to get hurt. This may be one of the most powerful poltergeists I've ever seen. YouTube channel Creepy7 Paranormal shares this video of chilling poltergeist activity captured on camera.
Madre, ya manifiéstate, güey. Si va a haber algo, se va a manifestar, güey.
After the guys race away from this paranormal activity, the spirit isn't finished yet. They've clearly made it angry. I guess the moral of the story is, don't mess with Ouija boards unless you want to be confronted by evil. It's videos like this that make me stay far away from Ouija boards. You just never know what you might conjure. What if you came home to this? YouTuber FearNet shares this footage of a paranormal team arriving at what appears to be an abandoned house.
Alright, so they said that we'd be able to get in the back. Looks way different at night. Yeah, it does. It's cornfield.
All is well until this happens.
Yo,
Look at there.
What?
Look what those.
What the dude?
Yo, that is moving all over the fucking place.
The guys examine the doors but find nothing to explain this strange activity.
What?
Look what those.
What the dude?
Yo, that is moving all over the fucking place.
Instantly.
These like open.
To me, there's no explanation that's not paranormal. This simply cannot be explained, and that's why this clip is currently scaring everyone online. YouTuber 01 Supernatural Studio is exploring the haunted Qingming Station in Taiwan, and he quickly senses some energies.
能量上反应好吗？没有开启。刚刚的问题，若有的话，给我些能量上反应好吗？
After his EMF meter spikes, he hears something in the next room.
这是他们以前的厨房。东西都还很完整。
He asks the spirits here some questions.
在这边的那一个阿嬷，是不是因为看不到自己孙女最后一面，所以不肯离去呢？若是的话， 请您触碰一下前面那几天线一下好吗？谢谢。
He seems to have gotten his answer, so he probes further.
会希望有人可以帮他找到他女儿。会的话，孙女讲错了。会的话，请您摸一下好吗？谢谢。
The spirits seem to answer him again, considering these very direct responses to his questions. It does seem to me that the spirit is here, and it's more than willing to communicate. Eagle-eyed viewers have been known to stumble upon unsettling things on Google Earth, and this is one example that does not disappoint. Shared by YouTuber Andrio B, this scary video is trending in the Hindi-speaking YouTube community. The original source is the TikTok account hidden on Google Earth. It's quite obvious what is scary in this Google Earth capture. What I'd like to know are the coordinates. I'm also curious what this building is beside the creepy crawling figure. Take another look. My theory is that the figure is staged outside a theme park haunted house. There are even guardrails around the place, perhaps to guide people to queue up. What do you think? Real or fake, I wouldn't want to stumble across this on Google Earth. Either way, my phone is getting thrown across the room. Is this a creature from fantasy brought to life, or is there some other explanation? YouTuber Sky Pink Blue shares this re-upload whose original source is unknown. It looks a bit like a merman squirming around on the dock. It even appears to have arms, but its face isn't human. What is this thing? No one in the comments has a clue, and neither do I. But my vote is a merfrog, if that's even a thing. You know the saying, when one door closes, so do all the others. Shared by YouTube channel, Paranormal Resident. This scary video was originally posted by TikToker at APPT133, and it has me checking all my locks.
Fuck. It's not even that late. Kevin's not home from work yet. What the hell? My. What the fucking... Oh. No.
Either apartment 133 is haunted, or Kevin is home.
Fuck. It's not even that late. Kevin's not home from work yet. What the hell? My.
Or perhaps some in the comments are right, and this dog has telekinesis.
What the fucking... Oh. No.
There's definitely something going on here, and in my opinion, it looks legit paranormal. Maxim of Paranormal Point faced off with the most dangerous demon in the world. He first appears through the mirror's portal. That's terrifying. Later, he tells Maxim he's coming, and he follows it up with this. After a while, the demon has had enough with Maxim's antics. But he offers this last surprise. This was one risky night spent with the world's most dangerous demon. In my opinion, Maxim is a brave guy to even dare to open the portal. This haunted house is under surveillance. The Ring camera footage posted on YouTube channel G&D Studios shows viewers what it's like to live daily with mischievous ghosts. In this first clip, notice the faucet and the TV. In the second, it appears the ghost wants to rearrange furniture. If you like Shrek, don't watch this next bit. It'll scar you for life. The ghost doesn't mind if humans are around. He'll still come to play. Even sometimes aggressively. The only bit that looks fake to me is the Shrek doll. The doll's hand seems to be sagging, which suggests to me that there's a fishing line tied around its wrist, but the rest does seem super genuine, so it's hard to tell for sure. If it was up to me, I for sure would have this house blessed before mischief becomes malevolence. What happened to this spirit to make it cry out to its mother from its final resting place? Redditor Sunny Day Peep shares this scary video of an investigation in a 16th century German cemetery. Listen closely.
Sounds like a little kite.
As the pair note in the video, it's 11:30 at night. Listen again.
Is that a child? There's a moonshine.
What's that little kid doing at 11 a.m.? I mean, 11 p.m. at night.
That doesn't sound like a little kite.
Do you think this is an EVP or an abandoned child in the night? I actually hope it's a ghost because a lost child is so much scarier.
That doesn't sound like a little child screaming mama.
It did.
So like mom, yeah.
It sounded like mama. Yo, that's creepy.
Are there extraterrestrials walking among us? Shared by YouTuber Enigma, this scary video, likely a re-upload, suggests so. As helicopters chopper above, a creature emerges.
Southeast approved, 6 Papa PK.
That's the most extraterrestrial looking extraterrestrial I've ever seen. It hides itself away again. What do you think? Is this thing real? It certainly looks like it to me, and although I'm hoping it is, I'm also 100% terrified. I was unable to track down the original source of this video, so if you know where it's from, please let me know in the comments. Eloise Asylum began as a poorhouse and farm and later became an asylum and sanitarium. The YouTube team from Paranormal Nightmare TV series investigates the place's haunted history in this scary video. The team gets a reading on the building's 4th floor.
Here by myself. I want to talk to you. Yeah, so far, definitely the 4th floor seems to be the most active.
And then they encounter more than just bad energy. Using a spirit app, they receive a precise response.
Are you here?
Asylum.
No way! Asylum.
And then another direct response is heard.
Adam, did you know Eloise?
Haunted.
Alright. Yeah. You.
Later, as something sets off the music box, the team gets a little more than they bargained for.
What?
I'd call it a day too, especially after feeling this.
Watching you. You like that music box? Something just touched my hand.
There is no doubt in my mind that this asylum holds many a lost soul, and being as they're lost, I'd be wary that they're trying to inhabit mine. Although you're about to witness a ballerina, this is no rendition of Swan Lake. YouTuber Thiago Ferracao first attempts to communicate with the ballerina, though they do not see her.
Gritou. Que?
Fechou agora. Cara, ela tá abrindo e fechando.
Ó.
Eu não vou sair daqui agora, tá bom?
But later she reveals herself.
A gente pode trazer pra você então um sapato? Hã? Thaís. Fica aí. Ela passou ali, ó. Ela falou, fica aqui.
Here she is again, slower this time. To me, the ballerina looks like a solid person, not transparent as you might imagine an apparition would be. This one has me on the fence, but either way, I'm here for the storytelling. While exploring these creepy outhouses near Stavanger, Norway, the team from YouTube channel TC Explorer is in for a creepy surprise.
Yeah, what do we call it? Oh, it is old bike.
I don't know if this is a shed or...
Yeah.
This looks like an old shed. After sifting through it, they head toward the house, and that's when this happens.
Oh,
What?
yeah. Like I said, last time somebody touched me.
Hearing what sounds like a growling noise, the cameraman then feels like he's been touched. But what or who touched him?
Yeah. Like I said, last time somebody touched me.
Was that too far away from the place that we got?
Like seriously.
It's only up there.
Is something haunted on this property reaching out? It seems like a legitimate reaction to me, but whether it's paranoia or something really did touch him, it's harder to say for sure. Captured over Lake Ontario, this footage by Redditor Spence37 seems completely authentic, and it has me questioning everything. Although it just looks like a speck at a distance, the object remains still in the sky throughout the entire 4 minutes of footage and beyond. According to the uploader, the sighting lasted about 5 to 6 minutes before the orb just blinked out. Some in the comments claim they've had similar orb sightings over Lake Ontario. While some say it's a weather balloon, I don't think we can be sure without a closer look at the object, so until we have it, my verdict is that this evidence is inconclusive. This building's owner believes spirits abound here. He's particularly close with a child spirit named William. YouTube team Ogden Paranormal investigates, and they're soon greeted by the spirits within. Here it is again. And then the spirit offers an observation. A moment later, a female hum is heard. And then, what sounds like laughter is heard. Lastly, a light orb appears above William's toys. The EVPs are strong in this one, and I have no doubt that the building's owner is right about this haunted place. Reportedly captured on film in the Appalachian Mountains, this creepy creature is watching you. YouTube channel Bigfoot's Testimony shares this footage. Can you figure out what it is? Look closer. It looks like an albino creature of some sort to me, but is it human or animal? I don't think we'll ever know for sure. YouTuber Moxley's Paranormal World heads to the Shakespeare Hotel in this scary investigation. As the investigation begins, some are pointing out the strange white mist that appears around Moxley's face. Is it just cold in this place, or is this ominous mist the essence of spirits? While in the basement, Moxley also hears an unexplained sound. Maybe footsteps? Later, during a spirit box session, the team is asking Josh if he's one of the children, and some in the comments hear a faint answer.
Josh, you one of the children?
Did you hear it too? A voice faintly confirms with a yes. This direct confirmation tells me that there is indeed at least one spirit haunting ye old Shakespeare Hotel, and it's not the ghost of Hamlet's father. While staying at a Super 8 hotel, Redditor FearMyBeard21 captured a face in the static on his TV. Let's take a look. In the center of the static is a face, clear as day. The details of this face make me think this is more than pareidolia. You can see a nose, lips, eyes, even the pupils. Some note that the face also appears to pop out of the screen, but at least one Redditor is very observant. I'm prone to agree with Namilla that this isn't real, but I hope all the stories in this thread are. Go check them out, they're very scary. What would you do if you spotted this thing swimming toward you on the river? Captured on the Missouri River, this scary video was shared by TikToker ScaryAxeYT. Although the cameraman first dismissed it as a fish, they then saw this. They follow the creature, and it creates a large wake in the water. Many in the comments think it's just a fish, with some suggesting a sturgeon and others a bluegill, but this doesn't look like any fish I've ever seen. Do you think this is a known aquatic creature? Yeah, me neither. Most of this next clip is a mystery to me. Shared by YouTuber Carol Inioviani. I don't know the context of what's happening here. I'm just hypothesizing, based on the video's vague description. Apparently, there's some dark magic going on, which is clear right away. Why is this figure stuck in the floorboards? After releasing it from the floor, the laughter continues, followed by a strange wheezing hiss.
Sanggup tidak itu angkat bahunya ibu. Ini kan tangan kakak yang sebelah kiri ini ada kurang sanggup.
They lift the demonic figure from a hole in the floorboard, and they place her in the darkness. They observe her. I assume at this point the woman with the headscarf is trying to relieve the other of the demon. I'm not sure if that has any chance of working though. How do you free a demon from something that looks fully and completely demonic? That's a question I just don't have the answer to. Have you seen the horror movie A Savannah Haunting? Kalani Ghost Hunter stayed inside the home that this horror film is based on and was filmed in. Check the place out. While live streaming their stay, the Instagrammer captured this image, which they think is a little girl ghost. Do you see it? Although I didn't catch the live stream, some in the comments did, and they insist they saw the ghost girl move. Almost everyone in the comments sees it, but I can hardly make it out. Still, I don't doubt this place is haunted. It looks like the real deal. Chills are bound to set in when you enter a graveyard late at night. Sometimes they're unexplained, but other times it's quite obvious why. Currently trending in the Spanish-speaking YouTube community, this video was shared by Kisaweba. Its original source is the channel Cazadores de Sombras, that's shadow hunters in English. Watch what happens when these ghost hunters enter a cemetery late at night.
Where's Mano, que é isso, velho? Ó, minha lanterna. Que isso, meu? Mano. Mano. Que é aquilo, velho? Ô, gente, atira, velho!
A terrifying figure is poised atop a tomb, as if lounging on a beach chair. Dressed in white with long dark hair, it rises as the team approaches.
Ó, minha lanterna. Que isso, meu? Mano. Mano. Que é aquilo, velho? Ô, gente, atira, velho!
It seems the shadow hunters were not ready to encounter this. As they flee the graveyard, the figure follows, appearing one last time at the gate.
Mano, vamos ter que se... Gordinho.
Can this being cross the threshold? The team had better hope not, or I'm afraid they'll soon call that same graveyard home. YouTuber Danny Roca shared this video that will leave you shook. Danny explains what they're doing here in the first place.
So we're in the middle desert right now. It's like 3 a.m. They say that around here, like the witch appears somewhere here. We'd be hearing some noises right in the back.
And then they do hear something that sounds a little off.
I don't know what the
We
fuck.
stay quiet. You can hear some noises right now. What the f is that, man?
When they continue to investigate, they find exactly what they were looking for.
Come through here. Let's see what the f is that.
Oh, what the f is that doing? Oh, what the f?
Let's see it again. That was definitely a witch in my opinion. Like many in the comments, I'm curious as to where this was captured, so I can avoid ever going there. After the alarm went off at their cafe, Redditor ODHB went to check the CCTV footage. This is what they found. A dark figure moves into the corner and shortly after races across the room. The figure doesn't seem tall. Compare it to the table nearby. It looks like it's crawling on all fours. Some in the comments think it's a cat or a dog. They even say they see 4 legs. But the figure seen briefly at the beginning of the video looks much taller. Could it be an animal climbing in from the window, jumping down, and then scurrying past? That would be my logical explanation. But even if it's not, I think we can rule out a bug on this one. At a haunted pub in Whitchurch, England, ghost orbs and a light anomaly were caught on camera. YouTube channel SPIAR Paranormal Group shares this eerie video. Some in the comments find these orbs fascinating. While orbs don't usually convince me about whether or not a place is haunted, I do agree with Joe on this one, that it doesn't seem to be characteristic of dust or an insect, so for that reason, I am certainly more convinced. What do you think? You won't belly flop into the pool again after seeing this. I came across this image on the YouTube channel of Infinite, and it's been haunting me ever since. I tried to track down its origins. I wanted to know the context of the video, but I was unable to find any source outside of this YouTube video's thumbnail. It looks like a possessed figure, a demon, just pure evil, with blank white eye sockets and a gash for a mouth. I've got to know why this sadistic creature is in the water, and if we're safe to ever go in again. Can I rely on you? If you know more info about the video associated with this image, please let me know in the comments. What's praying with the pastor in this church as he films a video inviting his congregants to mass? The pastor captures activity behind him several times in a row, shared on Instagram by Paranoid Normal. Let's watch.
Pleasure just to announce that this Sunday will be open 3 times. That podium back there has fallen over on its own.
Well, many in the comments are saying they saw a string pulling the podium and or flag. I'm just not seeing that. I'm prone to believe the pastor on this one. After all, he wouldn't lie about it, would he?
It's kind of like no air conditioning. It's these things, they're off. I don't know. So I'm just gonna sit here and watch it for a little bit, and ooh, that thing's moving. That hasn't been moving. Nothing else. There's no breeze.
While on Catalina Island, YouTuber Kelsey Davies visits an enchanted forest with her crew. Will they return? First, one of their paranormal devices is triggered.
What the heck?
I hear footsteps. Like a dog chain.
I need to sit in the middle of an island. Yes!
Who is that? That's behind us. I'm here. Did you die here?
Someone passed away here, and it sounds like they fell, and a moment later, they say where.
Behind you on the steps. Did you hear that? It said behind you on the steps. Can you show us you're behind us in some way? Can you turn on one of the turn off one of the flashlights? No?
No. Trap.
The spirits continue to communicate through the paranormal device.
No. Kelsey, you know what?
Meanwhile, the group keeps hearing actual voices at a distance.
Is there no people?
Is there people?
Nope.
No, there isn't. You guys.
It's an old lady laughing.
There's no old lady laughing.
Come on, Danny.
You're literally right now. There's no way in hell you're telling me there's no one there.
Come on.
But it turns out that it's the spirits who don't want them there.
That beep again? No. No, they don't want to. They want us to go home. Yes. Holy.
It is a clear answer, and in my opinion, when it's that clear, you should listen. YouTuber The Main Urban Explorer was live on Facebook when he captured this poltergeist activity.
Whoa! What happened? That just come off the wall.
It continues as they speak through a spirit box in the form of another bang.
Who had the screwdriver?
What was that?
What was that?
A third unexplained noise resounds as they're wandering through the house.
We literally just walked out.
While the poltergeist activity isn't too overactive here, it seems to me that this ghost is just getting started. The historic Jefferson Hotel has an encyclopedia of haunted history, and the hotel's official YouTube channel documents each account meticulously. The series of videos reveals strange happenings in the hotel's howled halls. In the first one, watch the light bulb at the far end of the hallway.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Here we go. So I have 2 sets of audio. I'll show you here in a second. But watch the bulb. There it comes out.
If you're wondering why she's screaming, notice that the light turned on by itself. In another hallway, a haunted doll does a backflip.
There's a customer walking, and there's a doll right here that's about to do a backflip. Now that doll I can contest because I hung it there. Sat there for about a month.
A third clip shows a piece of white fabric moving on its own in another room.
Now,
another doll falls, this time off screen, but you can hear it.
Doll falls.
In this clip, a spooky misty figure appears in the corner of this room.
There's something in peering in. And then it looks almost really wavy, like it's a curtain. You can hear, obviously there's something there. We have cameras going up and down the stairs. I checked on that timestamp. Nothing.
Lastly, yet another creepy doll falls. Or is she pushed?
She had probably been standing for about a week. But, as you can see, she's about to fall over. Gravity? Possibly. Spirit? Who knows?
While some may say these can all be explained, I'd suggest that if they really think so, they should put their money where their mouth is and sleep overnight in the doll room of the historic Jefferson. And while they do, I'll be hiding in the comments. As YouTube team Paranoiacs introduces its video to their viewers, something is heard screaming in the background.
Orta 1950-1960'larda komşular arası şey oluyordu.
I'm not sure what that voice said. Do you understand it? Then, as the team is leading up to this decrepit house, another EVP is heard.
Bak buradan birisi geçmiş. Görüyorsunuz. Artık hayvan mı, insan mı?
Did you hear it? I'm not sure what these voices are saying, but they do seem to be following the team. This ghost is a trickster. A Spanish YouTube channel shares this security footage that appears to show the ghost of Jim from The Office in rare form. Watch the chair. It looks like something invisible pulled the chair right out from under the guy. Take another look. Did this phantom trickster just pull a fast one? Or as some YouTubers suggest in the comments, did the man accidentally kick the chair out from under himself with his right heel? I think we need a recreation of the incident to know for sure. Is this a funhouse mirror? Shared by TikToker The Void 402, this fish looks like it has the face of a person wearing sunglasses. Some in the comments think it's a sheep's head fish, others say it's a trigger fish, but what's strange is that many TikTokers think it's just plain cute. While literally no one else thought it was a gorilla, I agree that the fish does have similar features, and that makes it even more chilling. Things are going haywire in this apartment when YouTuber Nicholas from Seeker of Ghosts becomes the victim of a demon. As he enters the haunted place, he hears noise.
Зашел только в квартиру, слышу какие-то звуки.
The overhead light is swinging back and forth. He speaks to the demon through a spirit box and is thrown to the floor. A moment later, he is thrown to the ground again.
Твою мать! Твою мать!
The demon clearly doesn't want him here. As Nick looks for the portal, things get wilder. Will he find it?
Твою мать!
The clip ends on this cliffhanger, so I'm not sure, but I do know one thing. The cliff this is hanging over is leaving viewers terrified. Duendes invade homes and carry out mischief to scare those within. TikToker MacGyverBox shares this video of one of these very spirit creatures caught on camera. Is that really a duende? It honestly looks like a full-size human to me, only in miniature. Is this just a trick of the eyes based on perspective? I think it might be, but it could also be a duende searching for a home to torment.
Vea, muchachos, vea, los que no creen en los duendes, vea. Vean un duende, vea. Un duende, me acabo de aparecer acá en la Gran Colombiana. Ahí fue.
You have a known poltergeist in your home, it's best to invest in some earplugs. Originally posted on TikTok by KittyK38 and also shared to her YouTube channel Paranormal Nightmares. This woman was awoken at 2 a.m. by a loud banging noise. This is what she found.
Okay guys, it's after 2 in the morning and I just got up. Jamie's still... What in the... Jamie's still asleep. Oh my...
After shutting the water off, it seems the spirit wasn't finished with it.
I just shut that off and that is rolling. Look at this thing. It's rocking back and forth. Oh my god. Leave me alone.
I don't think this poltergeist is going to leave her alone. 3 years after passing, the owner of this cafe revisits their establishment in this creepy security footage shared by Redditor SQOILTEK. Watch for the illuminated figure passing across the bottom of the screen. Well, some are saying it's gotta be a bug, others think it's a spider web, and still others think it's a spirit, though they have their doubts that it's the owner. Are you a skeptic, or is this a level 3 ghoul as some suggest? Although I hope it's the former owner having a shot of espresso, I'm skeptical about this one. We've all seen some creepy things found during Randonautica outings, but sometimes the scariest part of Randonautica is the unnerving feeling of being watched. YouTuber Ange Bona TV discovers a series of creepy items on his venture into the woods, but it's not the items that have put him on edge. Before long, he hears something.
There's somebody talking. Sounds like it's coming from down there.
Is someone watching him?
Sounds like it's all the way down there though, so... Okay, probably nothing to, Something's moving around in here.
He continues on, but senses that he's being followed.
Sounds like that laughing is getting closer. I honestly don't think it's a cause for concern.
Although Angelo doesn't encounter anyone on the rest of his Randonautica, I do feel as though someone was very nearby. If I were him, I wouldn't be doing another Randonautica for a while. He shouldn't press his luck. Would you have the stomach to camp overnight on a haunted bridge? That's what YouTuber CJ Fashion did, and this video documents it. On their way to the bridge, they encounter something in the woods.
Okay, hold on.
The guys return to the van on the haunted bridge and finally manage to fall asleep, but then this happens.
Oh, wait, dude. What's that? Was that an earthquake? What was that? The van was just swaying side to side, dude. We should go out there. I'm not going out there. That's no, come on, seriously.
No.
CJ pops outside, but there's no one there, and the earth is not quaking.
I ain't forcing them to do anything you don't want to do.
They flash back to 2 years ago, when they saw this figure streak across at the far end of the bridge.
Hey, dude, hey!
Are they about to see him again? When they invite him in, he answers,
Show us how powerful you really are.
Oh! Me!
What was that?
Okay. In the van.
Once in the van, CJ explains what he saw.
What just happened? I couldn't even see you. I literally cannot see you. I went and stood on the bridge. I swear on my life, Chris. I held my hands like this. I said, if there's anything good or evil here, I want to invite you to come here.
The guys conclude that someone is either screwing with them, or this bridge is truly haunted after all. After watching several videos about this particular haunted bridge, I personally feel it's the second option. What lies beyond the grave? YouTube team Beyond the Grave has the answer in this scary video exploring an old manor house. First, they start hearing things.
What's that? If that's you trying to contact us, please make a noise again.
Then it sounds like objects are being thrown around.
What is that?
While they don't find anything, they notice one of their devices is triggered.
Cat ball's going off quick.
As they start hearing things again, their cat balls light up a second time.
Cat ball's going off. That's you setting the devices off. That's great.
It seems this room in particular is a den of paranormal activity.
Thank you.
As the spirit triggers another REM pod, the team asks if they did, and they respond.
You set a REM pod off?
They continue their exploration of the haunted home, and they hear a noise. Not too long after, another strange noise makes them question things again. Is this house haunted, or are the vermin just a bit too enthusiastic?
Could be a rat.
Personally, I believe it's a bit of both, and either way, it's going to render me and other viewers sleepless. While hunting in Coos Bay, Oregon, a group of friends captured this on camera in April of 2023. While some in the comments say the witness indifference is interesting and common with many unidentified flying object sightings, others call into question the location. While I do find the video and the story intriguing, I also agree with the Redditors who say that it doesn't appear to have been filmed in Oregon at this time of year, and if they're lying about that, what else are they lying about? Of course, this also could have been recorded where they say it was, so in my opinion, this video is inconclusive for now. At this most haunted castle, a spirit aggressively manhandles this camera. Glenn and Ahmed from YouTube channel Dorset Ghost Mysteries captures the paranormal event on film.
Thank you. Thank you for those words. Have you got any more words to tell us? What the heck happened there, Glenn? Glenn? Yeah.
After answering the crew with a clear all right, the spirit roughs up the camera momentarily.
What the heck happened there, Glenn? Glenn?
Some in the comments think that the cord on the right was pulled, although it is taut in the beginning. It doesn't look like that's what happened to me. Watch again closely.
What the heck happened there, Glenn? Glenn?
The camera scans downward, revealing that there's nothing below. I think there was definitely a poltergeist here, shaking things up. What do you think is going on here? I just know I'd be staying far away from this castle. Captured in January of 2020 in Mexico City by YouTube channel Mega Alfonso 123. This scary video was shared by the Hidden Underbelly 2.0.
No están normales, y dirías, son las que están encima de la torre, porque hay unas torres como de antenas, pero no se ven como si fueran las de los aviones, pero vienen.
As Alfonso notes, there are 5 lights, and they seem to be arranged in a strategic pattern. Here's a closer look at the lights.
Pero no se ven como si fueran las de los aviones, pero vienen una hasta abajo, no sé si la alcanzas a ver, una que brilla mucho. Y las siguientes son 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. ¿Ya la viste?
They appear unmoving. I couldn't find any media references about the lights, so this one has yet to be debunked. But is it one or multiple unidentified flying objects? I'm hesitant to say, because they're static in the sky, but I'm not sure what else they could be. While testing her webcam in 2007 in Carlow, Ireland, the test captured a dark and gloomy figure in the doorway. Redditor Gino Nev only spotted the figure when she was reviewing the footage a few weeks later. Let's take a look. The figure looks very much like the Grim Reaper. Let's see it again, more slowly this time. She is wondering if anyone knows if a camera fault could create this image. I'm no expert, but that looks like more than a camera fault or a bug. That figure is solidly there and not an illusion. While the Redditor writes that there she had 2 friends in the room, she says none of them are that tall. Apart from that, the figure doesn't look like your average human person. It looks like a grim apparition to me. What do you think is going on here? Round and round this merry-go-round goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. YouTuber Chris Mulcock captured this mysterious video of a merry-go-round in a frozen park that doesn't seem so frozen.
Strange. The roundabout's going around on its own, there's hardly no wind and there's nobody with it. The play park's possessed by a poltergeist. That is weird.
The video goes on for 45 seconds, and the merry-go-round doesn't seem to slow.
As you can see, nobody's there. They are outside. Oh, and there's George again, on the floor. George, trees don't mix with any type of toboggan.
While George carries on with his toboggan ride, the merry-go-round continues to spin.
And that roundabout's still going around. That's weird.
I don't know what to think with this one. Is the merry-go-round on a slant that just keeps it rolling for eternity with any slight breeze? Or is something invisible pushing it? All I know is, I'd rather be off toboggan riding into the trees with George. What would you think if you encountered a group of folks walking single file in the darkness? It's gotta be some kind of cult, right? Shared by YouTube channel UupBN. This video is trending in the Vietnamese-speaking YouTube community, but I was unable to track down its original source. A queue of people is captured walking in sync at the side of the road. 2 vehicles pass by, stopping to watch. Similar footage has been captured elsewhere. In another location, this incident was caught on video. And in one more, this. Well, this last one looks like just some dudes joking around. The first couple are more of a mystery to me. The YouTube channel blah blah suggests that the first video is from Reddit, but I haven't been able to track it down. What do you think is going on here? Are they zombies, as some suggest? Maybe not zombies, but this does appear to me to be cult-like behavior, and I don't want to join. Blink and you might miss it. Shared by Redditor Dreadlock. This is one of the most compelling UAP videos captured by Homeland Security in Puerto Rico. The flying object is first seen traveling quickly over land. Keeping the object in its sights, the camera captures it as it dips down into the water, entering and exiting without seeming to lose any speed. After a time, it splits into 2, each drifting away from the other. What is this thing? The experts can't even pin down what this thing is, so I don't think we'll ever know for sure. But yeah, it feels pretty extraterrestrial to me. An investigation at the former Welsh pub known as the Hand Inn reveals that there's something in the cellar. YouTube channel Spire Paranormal Group captures this mysterious sound on camera.
What was that? That was the random crave. Oh no, it wasn't. Yeah.
That definitely wasn't subtle. It was loud and alarming.
What was that?
The guys say they checked outside and no one was there. They believe the sounds came from the cellar trap door. In my opinion, that makes this all the more creepy. What is hiding in the cellar? Hopefully not the severed hand of the Hand Inn. Have you ever seen a goblin in the wild? You're about to. YouTuber Monsterfish 5000 shares this video, captured in Pitcher, Oklahoma. He describes what he saw.
Okay, dude, I swear, man, I saw something over there. He's got, like, I don't know, it looked like a man, but I don't know what the was.
But then it reveals itself.
I don't know, this thing doesn't pick up shit.
What in the world was that?
don't know, man. Let's get the out of here.
It looks like a masked figure, but the way it turns its head does not seem human. Although you might think this is a legit goblin, someone in the comments suggests otherwise. I was really hoping this was a true goblin, but I could definitely see why it went viral anyway. What would you do if you met with this in the middle of a dirt road? TikToker El Bolero shares this video of a creepy encounter with a mysterious creature of the night. Whatever the creature is does not get any clearer the closer they get to him, but TikTok has its theories. Some think it's an injured animal, others think it's a Pokemon, but I'm with this comment. Who knows though, a car might not be enough to stop it. Submitted to the Chills Narrators subreddit by ProSuck, this redditor wrote, Dark Watcher spotted in Greenfield, California on May 21st, 2023 at 10:23 a.m. Let's watch their submission and see what they're talking about. I certainly see the figure they mentioned in the tree line, and it does look like the figure of a human or humanoid. If this is not paranormal, I'm not exactly sure what this could be. I can't imagine someone watching that far away could see much in close detail. If you have any ideas, please let me know in the comments. This woman is so unfazed by ghosts that she simply swats them away like flies. TikToker Elga P Official shares this strange video. Keep an eye on the white object at the edge of the couch.
Not funny. I don't have a mood today.
This time, watch the curtain.
Oh. What the f you think you are doing? You think you are doing? Do it.
To me, this video goes to show that you really can live with a haunting, although it may be a bit annoying. In the UK's most haunted mental institution, YouTube team Moxley's Paranormal World is being followed. Let's see by whom. Outside, a creepy growl is heard.
Let's go in.
Upon entering, they find this written on the wall.
Look
at that.
Your part, is it parquet flooring?
Soon they hear a whistle.
Did you hear that?
I'll be honest.
Did you hear that?
Hear
Where?
what? I don't know, I didn't hear it.
Is that footsteps?
Yeah, behind us.
And as they enter another hallway, an EVP is heard.
My legs are gone. They'll push us down fingers.
Yeah.
Push what? They're starting to feel pushed around themselves.
Honestly, I keep getting the feeling like I'm being watched.
But maybe they shouldn't feel so bad, because they're apparently being followed by a little girl.
What the?
What?
Nobody else hear that then? It's not like
This place does feel to me like it has a dark history, but of the little girl's life, we'll probably never know. For some reason, there's nothing scarier than a grown human crawling. Currently trending in the Arabic-speaking YouTube community, this video was shared by YouTube channel Blah Blah. The footage captures an uncanny humanoid figure in a dark room at the end of the hall. Get ready to hide in the comments. That thing looks like Gollum on steroids. Would you survive this heart attack? Don't worry, you don't have to. This video is an animation. Its original source is artist Max Verheyen. I've got to admit, I'm impressed with his skills, but with the nightmares this is gonna give me, I wish I'd never seen them. YouTubers Lainey and Ben are still dealing with the insane poltergeist activity in their home from a poltergeist that they've named Dave. This time, Dave has gotten a little out of hand. Keep your eye on the cat scratch post, followed by the tablecloth. It looks to me like Dave was trying to do the tablecloth trick, but got lazy halfway through. Lainey and Ben have documented some more aggressive activity over the years, so I think this slightly rambunctious incident is probably nothing to them. This ghost hunter has had enough of the ghosts haunting him.
Lemah. Yuk, yang katanya ada sosok ibu. Ya, gua meminta hadir. Nampak? Sosok apapun itu jenis bentuk kalian, tunjukkan eksistensi terhebat kalian dalam bentuk apapun itu.
But yet they still keep coming for him.
Kan eksistensi terhebat. Innalillahi. Allahu Akbar. Astagfirullahaladzim, bau anjing. Goblok.
What is that thing watching him? No matter how he screams, it doesn't leave.
Wah! Innalillahi, ya naon wa. Gua nyium bau wa, gua nyium bau wa. Sumpah wa, astagfirullahaladzim wa. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Ini di atas wa, ini lantai paling atas lagi wa.
But as he starts praying and chanting, it finally drifts off.
A'udzubillahi minasyaitonirrajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahu la ilaha illa huwa al-hayyul qayyum la ta'khudhuhu sinatun wa la nawm lahu ma fis samawati wa ma fil ard. Man dalladhi yasfahu indahu illa bi izni ya'lamu.
What was that figure? It looked like a ghost girl to me, but I wouldn't advise getting any closer to find out. If you didn't believe in Bigfoot before seeing this footage, you just might change your mind. Shared by TikToker Danny Ramirez 221, this scary video was captured at around 11 p.m. at a Highway 97 rest stop in Oregon. Have a listen.
Started to hear stuff out here, and we were on 97 on the rest stop, and I don't know.
This goes on for nearly 2 full minutes, and it grows even more terrifying.
Starting to regret that I stopped at this rest stop.
While I can totally see why he regrets stopping at this rest stop, at least Danny managed to capture some fascinating evidence on camera. That doesn't sound like any known animal to me. I honestly think this might be a true Sasquatch. Even without visual proof, it's some of the more compelling footage I've ever come across. This now abandoned estate is a remnant of the Russian Empire, and it's believed to be haunted. YouTuber Dimitri Blackdad attempts to spend the night here. Will he make it out alive?
Все очень плохо по ощущениям.
Потому что я чувствую, что у меня очень сердце болит. Без всяких приколов.
He feels sick already upon entering. It seems that something evil lies within.
Без всяких шуток, ребят. Без всякого преувеличения. У меня сейчас мандраж идет.
His fear escalates from there.
Что за звук сейчас был?
Although Dimitri doesn't see anything jump scary, you can feel his fear within you as he walks this historic estate.
Не обращайте внимания на то, как я дышу. Потому что мне тяжело дышать.
I can barely breathe too. This is one terrifying tour I wouldn't want to take alone in the dark. The Saddlehorn Bar in Phoenix, Arizona is haunted. At least that's what the owners say. YouTuber Scuba Steve shares this footage, which was captured at the century-old bar and reported on by ABC 15. Let's see the evidence. This freaky figure is just one of the paranormal captures made by the bar's security footage. After the bar was closed for the night, security cameras also captured this image. The staff think this is that little girl. They also report feeling and seeing things that aren't there, including a hand grabbing a bartender's shoulder. Is the Saddlehorn Bar really haunted? The evidence is sure piling up, so I'm leaning towards a yes. YouTuber Dalen Spratt joins in a family reunion at this haunted Georgia cemetery, and all of the attendees are spirits. What did they have to say? Dalen is disturbed even before the communication.
This might be our night. This might be our night. I know y'all heard that. This might be, I know y'all heard that. I know y'all heard that. This might be our night location spot, guys.
He approaches a mausoleum and his energy is thrown off.
This is the mausoleum. My head is already starting to hurt. As soon as I came over here and looked inside of here, it's like my whole energy shifted.
Then, as he starts speaking with the spirits through a device, the dialogue gets interesting.
Hey, is anyone out here with me? Is it? My name is Dalen. What is your name?
When he asks the spirit's last name, he's given a name of one of the nearby tombs.
That's safe to give. Okay, so the Give family. It's like 10 of y'all buried over here.
Dalen asks the spirits the important questions.
How does it feel being buried with your family? Great. That's cool. Were y'all close during your living years?
But it sounds like the family wasn't a ball of sunshine. He also tests them to see if they're aware of their surroundings.
I want to know, are you aware of what's going around? Can you tell me the color of the truck that just drove by? Y'all, I swear it was a red truck. It sounded like it said red.
Do you think you can speak to those who have passed on? I do, and I think Dalen may be arriving at the answers we'd all like to know. While recording with some friends, Redditor Tic-Tac-Toe-Hold captured the voice of a person who was not there. See if you can hear it. Did you hear the whisper? The Redditor thinks it says, "It's easy to please life." Listen again. I definitely heard an unsettling voice there too. I'm not sure what it says though. Redditors have some theories. Some say maybe it's the guy holding the camera, but I doubt that. There's something seriously off about this audio. It seems supernatural. I dare say this is a genuine EVP. This UK pub/hotel dates back to 1718, when it was first erected as a small farmhouse. YouTuber Nighthawk's Paranormal explores the place and soon learns why it has a dark reputation. He starts to hear things right away.
Have you heard that then, guys? I heard something go, shh. Ming? Ming?
Did you hear that? Later, they start sensing a shadow in one of the rooms.
I keep getting this weird feeling that there's a shadow. I keep getting this, you know when you catch something at the corner of your eye?
Yeah.
And it's like a deja vu thing. It's
hurt.
Is this a warning? Are they about to be hurt? Or is the spirit sharing its own story with them? I think it could be either or, and if I were these guys, I wouldn't want to find out which. Is this a real-life troll? Or a skunk just trolling us? YouTuber Mr. Ben 23 shares this strange video of a creature at the edge of a field. Watch carefully. The creature seems to spot the cameraman and takes off running. It appears to be a troll-like creature, standing upright and rushing away on tiny legs like a penguin, but others are seeing a skunk with its tail up. I could see that too, but I'd like to think it's a folksy being with troll hair. The ancient Ramin in the UK is notoriously haunted. YouTube team Lost Souls Paranormal Dorset has come to test its reputation, and they don't leave empty-handed. The spirits quickly show they mean business.
What the? You got scratches on your arm.
In one of the rooms, the team hears walking and singing.
Anyone in this room, can you let us know, please? I saw a man talking. Yeah, so did I, and I can...
Multiple cat balls go off at once, and the team is given a name.
No, I feel safe over here. I don't know what
Cat ball.
Oh, the cat ball's going off.
And it wasn't you walking, because all three of them would have gone off.
Is that you? Is that the lady? Josie. Josie, just got the name Josie, honest.
Is Josie here? We'll soon know for sure. The team believes they've captured her figure in the mirror. Do you think this is a phantom reflection? I do see a face and an eye, but I could be imagining things. All this evidence, however, does seem promising. Submitted to the Chills Narrator subreddit by Haunted Luca, this redditor wrote, "Strange creature stalking deer in Kilcoy, Queensland, Australia. It's in the top right-hand corner." Let's watch their submission and see what they're talking about. There were certainly some theories about this video in the comments. Comments range from theories that this is Howie the Yowie, or even Bigfoot. I think whatever it is, that deer is in trouble. What do you think this strange creature is? Let me know in the comments. These images were haunting me for so long that I couldn't sleep. I kept coming across them but couldn't find the source. After a lot of research, I did eventually discover their origins, however. They're from a video on the YouTube channel True Horror Stories POV. As the story goes, while doing laundry in the bathroom of this haunted place, this guy was nearly taken. Let's see what happens. When he enters, he finds others in the bathroom doing their laundry.
Hoi, ribut. Gitu juga.
Kau seorang ya?
Seorang ji. Aku punya. Biasa dia tu. Macam tak tahu pula. Bergayut. Malah kan tunggu.
He goes into the cubicle to wash his own clothes.
Cukup. Ni macam aku buat kat dalam je lah. Boleh membuang sekali. Sialah.
He sits down to start his laundry. After a while, the other guys leave and he is alone.
Rabat siapa tak tunggu aku? Bastard, bodoh.
Until he sees this.
Hey, someone inside. Someone inside.
After the person leaves, he hears something behind him, and then, a moment later, this happens.
What? What you want?
Tissue.
Alamak, say lah you want tissue. You knock so hard for what?
After the second person leaves without returning the tissue, this happens, and then a moment later, well, see for yourself.
Hey, what you want? Soup. Alamak. Hey, Masita nah, you guys cannot talk meh? Talk lah, say you want soup.
When he asks for it back, the person doesn't respond.
Bro, you there not? Hey, I need my bracelet.
But then he looks under the stall. He tells the thing to go away, but it just won't listen.
Okay. Wait.
Apparently, the place is known to be haunted, and there are protocols that this guy ignored. He may only have himself to blame, but at least he got this horror story out of it. Ready to meet the spirits? YouTuber Exploring with Angelo is exploring this wickedly haunted funeral home. While inside, he not only gets a reading on one of their paranormal devices,
directly below this.
Oh, spiking.
Yeah, I see that.
but something scares them nearby.
Coming from?
Oh, Jesus.
That scared the crap out of me.
And then they get a reading on their Kinect device.
That scared the crap out of me. Someone is literally sitting in that chair right now. That's...
Is someone sitting here, just waiting to tell the explorers about their life? I think a funeral home would be the most likely place for a ghost story after all. YouTuber Adam Ghost Trapper is trapping ghosts in this abandoned mental institution, or he's about to be trapped. He comes across what looks like cartridges of some kind in this hole in the ground.
It's still water inside here. And look at this. It's a... Look at this, what I found. Very, very strange.
Later, as he's going through cupboards, he finds something even more ominous.
Oh, holy Jesus! I don't want to touch this.
He's had enough after this, but when he decides to go, he finds something more.
Hello? I see the shadow. Oh, this is enough. I go.
It's more than a shadow. It looks like a figure that disappears into the light.
I see the shadow. Oh, this is.
But where did it go? Like Adam said, it's probably best that authorities are about to tear down the place. It looks to me that some of its patients remain in spirit form. Are extraterrestrials monitoring the world's holy sites? YouTube channel YB Normal shares this incredible footage of what appears to be an unidentified flying object hanging over the Wailing Wall in Jerusalem, Israel. Watch for the bright light. Did you see it? It looks like some of the tourists did too. At least it appears like they're filming the same activity in the sky. The light darts from left to right to left again, like a ping pong ball. What do you think it is? An unidentified flying object intrigues me most, considering the object is observing a holy site, but considering the place, maybe it's a soul. As Redditor KHUBEBK was traveling toward Tiger Point in Lonavala, India, they were Snapchatting the road in front of them when they captured something spine-chilling. Watch carefully. Did you see it? A hand reaches down from above. Watch again. The Redditor says they were seated in the front passenger seat and didn't see it in the moment. Only when returning from the trip did a friend notice the creepy capture in the video. Many in the comments seem to think it's a reflection of the driver's hand shifting gears. I don't know though. Would the light and window reflect a hand at this angle? I think something is waiting on top of their car to grab their souls. Something demonic was summoned to this abandoned camp. YouTuber Kelsey Davies takes viewers on a wild ride through a campground with a dark and terrible history. Upon entering at night, they hear a child's voice.
I just heard a little girl like humming. It sounded like she was down by the creek.
I definitely heard someone humming. They then spot glowing eyes in the darkness.
Oh, I see eyes. You see that? Right there. It's like a little fox or something.
Oh, it's definitely not.
It's in the bushes.
Yeah,
How
what
can it
the
be
heck?
up there?
They approach to get a closer look.
Oh, oh, I swear there's an animal here. A big animal.
Where, Joey?
You guys don't hear it? You just saw the...
Joey believes a large animal moved, but the others doubt him.
You guys don't hear that?
Sure it's an animal?
We just saw the eyes.
How did it get from over there to here without making noise?
We didn't. Did we? Can we agree on one thing? We saw two eyes in the bushes. Yes.
Bush.
Yes.
Later, as they attempt to communicate with the spirits, they hear movement and whispers.
That way we can communicate with you better. Whoa.
Yeah, what was that? I was loud back there. I heard that.
Yeah, it's like they're moving all around us. Can you come forward, please?
Using several paranormal devices, they get a reading and some EVPs.
Red's going off. There's someone. Look. Who is here with us? Can you make it go green for yes and red for no?
As they continue to communicate with the spirits, they hear banging noises.
stop.
Oh. And then another loud bang is heard. The provocation gets quieter.
This place is protected. It's guarded.
That was something over in the back. That's
Joey.
Joey.
I think he's targeting you because you're freaking out.
But then they find this on the ground.
Guys, this looks like almost. I don't know.
It's dried up.
Yeah, because look how thick it is, too.
It really looks like.
One of their devices starts to take off.
Is the antenna like crooked? Yeah, I've never seen it do that before. That's weird.
Later, as Kelsey describes a feeling she's having, the spirits seem to be agreeing with her.
Like, I saw a woman hanging earlier.
Yeah.
I think it was Mary. I feel like a choking on my neck. Like there's a rope around it right now. And I got an image of the same woman.
The evidence is piling on thick. To me, this place feels unsettling, but even more convincing are the spirit sounds and EVP communications. When do you call it a day with your pesky poltergeist? I'd say when it starts physically harming you. YouTube channel G&D Studios shares this scary clip that shows their poltergeist is growing aggressive. Take a look. Let's see it again. The object's movements look super unnatural to me, like it moved there on purpose, just to trip the poor girl. Purposeful or not, this is getting dangerous. As long as this paranormal roommate is on the lease, I'd try to get out of it. If you summon a demon, don't expect them to come peacefully. Timothy from YouTube channel Mystic Corporation did just that in a house where he'd previously been confronted by the demon. Let's take a look at what happened the first time around. The demon first reveals its presence by moving a chair. Here it is again from another angle. While they're distracted by the chair, the demon starts moving their lights. Later, as they're talking about setting up a camera in another room, the demon goes berserk.
Я же сказал, но! Эх, ни хрена! Лёх, подальше отойди. Отойди, за печку спрячь.
Maybe he just wants his privacy, but instead of leaving the demon alone, Timothy attempts to summon it again at a later date. Here's how that transpires.
Читать заклинание.
After casting the spell, the demon makes his presence known. It seems to me he's none too happy to see Timothy again. As he enters another room, the demon reacts. And he continues to make some noise. Timothy decides to enter the room in the darkness, and this happens. This last interaction nearly took his life. I think it's time for Timothy to call it a day. It's not worth losing your life over. Gather around the campfire for this frightening ghost story. YouTuber Grizzly Gaz says he's never been this scared camping before. And here's why. First, he hears the odd bang.
It's dying, that is.
Then much more. When he settles down inside his tent, the sounds increase.
Oh.
But it's this sound that he later hears from inside the tent that would send me for the hills.
Hi. I can hear you.
Some in the comments think the sound was made by a wild pig, others think it was coming from a Bigfoot, but I think maybe that was the noise of a pig man. While investigating this haunted place in the middle of nowhere, YouTube team The New Reality Paranormal witnesses paranormal activity in the form of sounds and movement. The first instance comes immediately as they enter.
Did you hear that? What was that? You heard the bang? Oh yeah. It's not like a door closed. There's no doors here.
As they continue to explore the place, they capture a figure on their Kinect.
Yeah, definitely
Hi. Look at that.
feel off balance.
Legit.
Are you waving your head? Or waving your hands at us? Hi.
And there's nothing here, like it's...
And in a room where a woman's voice was heard, another figure appears.
This is where I heard that woman's voice. There's a box, someone right there, huh? Hi.
Very strange.
During their walkthrough, something seems to fall from above.
The hell?
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Are you in the rafters?
Is this demon in the rafters watching them? It sure seems to me like something is following them around, and I think it's more likely evil. A child voice in a cemetery asked the cameraman to follow him. Then this happened.
Mira, 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 mira. Aquí cayó, aquí cayó. Sí, aquí cayó, aquí cayó. Haznos un ruido. Esta flor, amigos, acaba de caer. Acaba de caer esta flor. Haznos un ruido, estás aquí.
Where did that come from? Shared by TikToker Cemetery Adventures. The clip doesn't end there.
Uy. ¿Dónde estás?
And it doesn't end there either.
Niño. Mira, mira, mira. Las está aventando, Clary, las está aventando.
Who is throwing these flowers? And for what reason? Who knows, but they keep coming.
¿Dónde estás? Quiero que te manifiestes. Mira, ¿y eso no salió? Niño, ¿qué es lo que necesitas?
And one more for good measure.
¿Dónde cayó? Mira, 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 mira. Mire que se levantó, mire que se levantó. Mire que se levantó. Aquí, mire que se levantó. Sí lo alcancé a grabar. Sí lo alcancé a grabar. Se levantó esta, Clary, se levantó esta.
Is the child who led them here playing a game? I think he might be, and you'll forever after see it when you close your eyes. Franco from YouTube channel Franco TV is exploring an old lady's cemetery, but little does he know that it's not just the old ladies he should be afraid of. First, an arachnid is spotted.
Look at the size of this guy.
Too close, and then this happens.
That's a crab. What the was that?
Was that a scream? He hears it again.
What is that?
Was that an old lady spirit screaming from the beyond? After a while, Franco spots a beam of light in the darkness.
Sorry, just exploring.
And before he knows it, the stranger is chasing after him.
That's the guy I saw.
All right. Sorry to bother you.
Well, Franco made it out of there safely. This is, to me, a cautionary tale for all those who venture out on these solo adventures. You may live to regret it. Have you ever spoken to a jinn before? YouTuber Hassan Barbar has. Let's hear what the jinn has to say.
طب هسه انت وجهك هذا هيك طبيعي ولا وجهك محروق ولا ايش؟
وما زالوا اليوم هو يوم الانتقام.
اليوم هو يوم الانتقام؟ ما راح تقدر تنتقم.
I'm not sure what he's saying, but some in the comments claim the fire he produced is special.
ايه؟ طيب بدي اطفي يلا ها. اليوم يوم ايش؟
Is he trying to use the smoke like a defense tactic this time around?
أنا والله
At one point, he starts chanting, I assume to drive Hassan out or cast evil at him.
Bismillah.
That will probably do the trick. After hearing this conversation with the jinn, I don't think I'll be looking to have one myself anytime soon. Did someone pass away in this man's closet? Shared by TikToker The Fear Flicks, this scary video shows a poltergeist gone mad.
I really don't think I'm ever gonna be able to stop this. Listen to it. Listen to that. Jesus. I mean, this is my whole closet right here.
The madness continues on another occasion, but this time, instead of opening the door himself, the ghost does.
We're just gonna wait and see how long it goes. It's never not. Stop.
And it doesn't just happen at night, it happens during the day as well.
So it seems to be wanting to happen now more in the afternoon. Just to prove there's nothing there. Jesus Christ.
I don't know about you, but I wouldn't dare remove the door. Don't want to let that thing in. Have you ever held hands with a spirit? Greg and Heather from the YouTube channel Greg and Heather's Exploration are about to find out what that feels like. First, they set the scene.
When we first got here, we thought we heard a kid say hi. Of course, the camera wasn't rolling, so it doesn't count. But we heard it. And yeah, and that's what's crazy. Greg was literally just in the process of setting down the dolls.
While they may not have captured that incident on camera, they did capture this.
What's that? It's like the gate opened. Whoa, and I literally see like something.
The gate is open.
Using the Kinect device, they can see a nearby spirit.
Yeah, he is like right up on us. Oh man, and he is nowhere near that tree.
Oh my babe. He is like right.
The spirit sticks around for a while, and they try to get him to hold Greg's hand, but he seems reluctant.
He's still here.
Yeah. Oh, he's still
He's right there. Yeah, I'm looking at him.
Oh wow.
Put your hand out. Just reach your hand out. Can you touch his, stay right there. Can you touch Greg's hand, please? If you hear me right now, touch his hand.
At last, he reaches out.
Oh, he just did.
Oh.
What?
As Greg sees something float to the ground, another figure appears above the dolls they've set up.
Wow.
I don't know what it was. I didn't look like a person or nothing. It was just this weird object that like freaking floated right into the ground.
Okay, well, I did ask him to come over here and look. I'm seeing some kind of figure right here.
But it doesn't seem to want them around.
So far, that is the first time that we've turned the SLS camera on in a little while now, because it hasn't really been working properly for me. But I feel that we got some pretty good stuff. Oh, what the heck? Oh.
They stick around anyway, and as they capture the dolls with the Kinect device, they are again told to leave.
What happened?
You can't hear the car?
I heard something. It sounded like a beep.
The car was beeping, yeah.
Oh my. And look, it says leave now.
What? Oh my, the car was flashing.
What the
and
heck?
It was beeping.
I think they'd best listen this time. Whatever lurks here gives me a bad feeling, and I worry it could cause a whole tree to fall on them. Bodies of water are some of the most mysterious places on Earth. That's why they're the setting of many mythical monsters. Facebook page Chasing Tales Outdoors Bait and Tackle shares this footage of something unknown captured in the port.
Look at that.
It's not clear what port this was captured in, but many in the comments think they know what this is. I don't know if it's either of those things.
Look at that.
The only way to really solve this mystery is by draining the port, and that seems quite excessive. Sometimes, no matter how hard you cleanse your house, it never gets clean. TikToker Martina Mina's home is seriously haunted. When her father comes over to cleanse it, the spirits become even more active. It pulls Martina's hair.
The ghost was very active when my dad was cleansing the house.
Then it gets angry at all her picture frames. And it doesn't end there. Do you think everything will be okay?
I hope everything will be okay after this.
What do you think? Real or not real? I don't see the string they're seeing, so I'm going to vote real on this one. The events they've caught on camera feel authentic in my opinion. The YouTube team Proving Demons have experienced some scary happenings in their storied career, but this is perhaps the scariest. While exploring this haunted place, something feels off.
Yes. I know it sounded weird, didn't it?
Yeah.
And as they happen upon this little unicorn head, they hear something step in the dark hallway.
Oh, whoa, what? Bro, the door just moved by itself. Which door was it? The door just...
Well, I didn't hear the giggle. I did hear the step that drew them down the hallway, and in another room, the spirits answer.
Did you die in this hospital or in this room?
After feeling freaked out, they start to head out when this happens.
Okay. What the? Stop! 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 Stop!
What do you mean got thrown at you?
It hit the glass. It hit the glass below my feet. It hit the glass below my feet. No, I'm out, man. I'm out.
What just confronted Connor, and why? Were there other trespassers in this place, or was that an angry spirit sending them on their way? This place does feel impossibly haunted, so I wouldn't put it past a poltergeist or two. Bogarts don't only exist in the fictional world of Harry Potter. YouTube team Moxley's Paranormal investigates the haunted Bogarts Hill, where a real-life Bogart is said to prowl. Moxley explores the area where most of the sightings have been reported.
There used to be a farm here. And there's the fence line. So this is where most of the sightings.
He tests the energies around here using a K2 meter.
Are you watching me? Can you see what I'm doing? Look at that.
Then he braves the nights on Bogarts Hill in a tent. As he's recording, the small anomaly floats past. Later, Moxley communicates with the Bogart using a paranormal device.
Who's afraid? Coming to get you.
Is he really coming to get him? He'd better hope not, because although Moxley's not the Bogart's preferred prey, I don't think it would let him go unharmed. Help! YouTube channel Lewis Clark are heroes of their story yet again when they hear someone in this abandoned house.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? This always happens. This literally always happens. Whenever we're in a building, we hear something.
He's right, it's probably best to arm yourself, and they soon find they have good reason to.
What? Bro, someone's asking for help. Are you on your own? Are you sure? Because...
They try to help the woman, who appears to be chained and trapped underneath the floor.
Is he here now? Wait, why can't you get out? Oh, he's put chains around her, bro. What's your name? Caitlin. What, and he's just put you under the floor? And is he in the building? Yeah. Start unchaining her, bro.
As they get the woman untangled from the chains, they wonder who put her here in the first place.
It's alright, well, we won't let you get hurt anymore, don't worry. They're wedged. Unwedge them, pull them out tight, unwedge them. I'm just gonna double check. Yo, seriously, if anyone's here right now, come out.
They finally make it outside of the building when they hear something that puts them on edge.
I don't actually know what to suggest. We need to make sure that he doesn't hurt her, but then do we want to be getting involved in the scrap right now?
In my opinion, they definitely shouldn't get in a scrap with anyone. Instead, they should be racing off to the police ASAP. This is all too calm to be the real deal, but I have no doubt that these terrible things actually happen. If you happen upon a possessed person, my advice would be to just leave them to their own devices. YouTuber Luan Mendez and his crew encountered this woman who seems to be under the spell of possession. Let's see what happens. Well, no harm came to the team. It seems to me that it very well could have, and now that they've intervened, who knows what might come back to bite them. Something is haunting this former hospital in San Jose, shared on TikTok by Macazelda, and originally posted by TikToker paranormal.carlo Martinez. These voices will send chills down your spine. But that's not all. As the camera pans back, this happens. What was that? It looked like something literally flew through the window. Here it is slower this time. Whatever flew toward the window looked semi-transparent. Despite how creepy this is, still the whispers are what haunt me with this one. I'm dying to know what they're saying. It sounds like they've put a curse on us all. After hearing noises at the back of their property, these homeowners spotted something they can't unsee. TikToker elkakoi.tv shares this horrifying video. The figure looks human but crouched over and doesn't appear to be wearing clothes. What is it? Is it a rake? Extraterrestrials? A demon? My money is on a golem. Or is it simply a human on something? Either way, I'd be investing in some security cameras. The Ely Cemetery in Nevada houses the graves of many mining immigrants, and some with notorious horror stories. The YouTube team from Amitav Paranormal are here to investigate the haunted graveyard. First, they come across the immigrant graves.
Look how cool. Born in 1881. Nasceu dia 15 de julho de 1881 e morreu 13 de março de 1924.
But it's further along in the cemetery that something mysterious happens. Watch for the apple. Did you see that? It looks like the apple didn't so much fall from the tree as it was thrown from it. Take another look. Do you think this was just nature, or do the spirits here need more nurturing? All I know is, the apple usually doesn't fall far from the tree, so I'd get out of there ASAP. Submitted to the Chills Narrator subreddit by Altruistic Shoe 2593. He titled this video, Strange Object Above the Sky. Let's watch.
What the f***? I just saw something on top right there. What's that?
I can certainly see what he's talking about, but the question remains, what is this thing? Let me know what you think it is in the comments. What is in the sky over Salt Lake City? Redditor The Creator Chris captured this video at around 8:30 p.m. on the 1st of May, 2023.
Dude, that is actually weird.
According to the user, this thing hung still in the air for around 3 minutes and then traveled northwest over the Great Salt Lake and out of sight. Some are not sold that it's an extraterrestrial unidentified flying object though.
Dude, what is that? That for sure is.
Is it a bundle of balloons, a drone, or an extraterrestrial spaceship? I can't be sure, but I wouldn't risk getting too close to whatever that is, just in case. In 2019, mysterious security footage was captured in an elevator in Tokyo, Japan. YouTube channel Fourth Wall shares this footage. The elevator opens on the 4th floor, which some cultures consider an unlucky number. No one is there, and the elevator door shuts. It then travels to the 10th floor, and the doors open again. Again, no one, and the elevator is on its way. Or is it? It opens again on the 10th floor. The team notes that elevator buttons don't light inside, and yet something must have pressed the button here. It arrives at the 4th floor, again to no one. Is some unlucky ghost resident recounting his passing by riding the elevator? I'm not sure with this one. It could just be a technical issue. Something's definitely malfunctioning here, but I don't know if it's the elevator or the afterlife. For more scary videos like this, be sure to subscribe to Fourth Wall's channel. All videos have English subtitles. Having experienced poltergeist activity in their house, YouTuber HereGear sets up a camera. After 8 hours of filming, they captured this. The router moved, and shortly after, this happens. The phone. These subtle movements continue. On. And on. And on. Everything is moved ever so slightly. If I had to guess, this poltergeist is more into psychological warfare than grand gestures. It seems to be nudging everything slightly out of place to mess with the home's residents. If I were them, I'd be looking for a new place to live. While in Mexico, a family friend of Redditor, Drews94508 Legend's mom, shared this mysterious video of what he believes is La Llorona, or the Weeping Woman. The video is pretty convincing. Take a look. The wailing is particularly unsettling, and the way the figure moves like she is floating also adds to the mystery. Her wailing continues in the darkness. Some in the comments suggest that the wailing could be animal, not human. Many think it's a fox. Other Redditors, however, disagree. Is this truly La Llorona, or just a person walking? Although anecdotal, Urigel's father's confirmation of the audio has me convinced that this is real. Whoever heard of a leprechaun colony in Honduras? Spotting one of the wee fellows so far from his home must be a lucky charm, right? Shared by a Vietnamese YouTube channel. This video is trending in the Vietnamese-speaking YouTube community. Its original source is Lost Adventure as Day Horse. Watch for the little guy to the left. When compared with its surroundings, the figure seems relatively small. Look at those posts on the right. They appear taller than the figure, and the vehicle seems to be traveling at a much greater height. But is this a leprechaun? As some are saying, is the figure even smaller than average, or is this just the vantage point of the vehicle, which may be a bus or a semi with a much higher point of view? I think this is just a trick of the eye, a mere illusion. What do you think is going on here? Something has been locked up in this room for 6 years.
See if we move. Oh! Okay, hold on. Give me the lighter. I need light it.
TikToker MJ Majestic 85 and their crew return for the first time, and this happens.
In the closet, dude. Oh, my back's burning. Is it really? Bitch, my back's burning. I don't know. Oh my god. No, you're kidding. Stop. No, get out. Get out. Marks up.
The scratch marks are intense. It looks like something in there got very provoked, but many in the comments are crying fake.
No, get out. Marks up your back. Stop. No, you do. Stop, you're giving me anxiety. Oh my. You're kidding, right? You're kidding. No. Look.
I can see that being true. The angle of the scratches appears to be drawn upward and to the right, just as they would if you scratched yourself.
My back's hurting. I don't know. Oh my god. No, you're kidding. Stop.
But I also think it's possible that something's here. Why else would they seal the room shut for years? While visiting the demonic Saley house, the YouTube team from Amy's Crypt discovers some answers. In the basement, Amy places her paranormal devices down on the spot, and it seems to confirm the rumors are true.
Down on the spot.
Yep.
I guess this is the notorious
rituals.
Infamous. What?
Did I say rituals?
While they check out one of the bedrooms, the spirits have a request.
Yeah.
Play with me.
Oh, I would love to play with you. The next room is Sally's room.
Was this a kid's room too? Did she have a brother or something?
I have heard that there are other children to be sighted here. It's not just Sally.
They go to play with Saley, but Saley pipes up first.
Oh. What the heck?
Though that may be an automated toy, its outburst is absolutely creepy. They communicate with the spirits through a spirit box and are told to stay.
And we're here to communicate with anyone that wishes to communicate with us. Don't leave. Alright, you told us to leave the bedroom, so we've come down.
After hearing a noise, the REM pod goes off.
I actually thought I heard a click upstairs then.
You did?
Yeah. You didn't hear that?
Oh my god.
It just went off. Just went off, and I was nowhere near it.
The spirit continues to speak to them.
What color is the light on the floor?
Then it validates its presence.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Okay.
And they hear this creepy voice. Do the spirits know them by name? I feel they might, and if they don't want Saley to attach, they better leave this place soon. Submitted to the Chills Narrator subreddit by Ramsey Rocks 2023, this Redditor wrote, UFO over my yard in Kings Mountain, North Carolina. My neighbor called me over as I was out walking my dog and he was filming this. It made no sound. You can hear him talking in the background. He handed me the phone because he was shaking so hard. Traffic went by on the road as if we were the only ones who saw this. Let's watch their submission and see what they're talking about.
Okay, what the I don't have, okay gang, I don't know what I'm looking at here. Just over the trees in my backyard right now. You can hear the crickets and stuff, the cars going by. the is that? Holy
There was certainly a wide array of opinions about this video in the comments. It's just hearsay wrote, nice footage, while other alternative 75 wrote, those are Elon Musk's SpaceX satellites. Which side are you on here? Unidentified flying object or satellite? Let me know in the comments. Redditor OK Lifeguard 2014 had experienced some weird stuff in their home, so they reviewed their security cameras. That's when they caught this. If you zoom in, you can see the door handle actually moves. The Redditor claims there's mist covering the handle before it opens, but I think this video is too low res to see that. Some in the comments think it could be airflow. Others are more concerned about this house's potential mouse problem. Keep an eye under the dishwasher. If it were up to me, I'd cover all the bases. Step 1, douse the house in holy water. Step 2, get a cat. Do our animals have an afterlife? YouTuber Christy D Abnormal Paranormal believes this one does. And even there, it's being chased. The animal doesn't appear like a solid cat, but rather like a cat's shadow. Is it a shadow figure, a ghost cat, or is it moving so fast in the dark that this camera didn't quite capture it? I think it could be any one of the three options, and that uncertainty is what's making me close my blinds. I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe in the next 5 seconds? Because I upload 4 new scary videos every week. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. As lovable as this thing is, I don't want it as my pet. YouTuber Buckyut Channel shares this video of an unknown creature. The creature changes color as it moves across the surface. It looks like some sort of porcupine bug hybrid. I've never seen anything like it. Have you? If so, drop some knowledge in the comments. As much as I'd like to know what this is, just like every other video on this list, this one most likely can't be explained.